Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Ayuna Guru here. And I've seen something I haven't seen in a long time with Manchester United, and that is a comfortable routine win. And that what was on Saturday against Sunderland. It was a comfortable routine win. We did all our damage in the first half, and I am very happy with that. We haven't been able to watch comfortable win for Manchester United. We were not put under pressure. We created enough chances to score goals. It just was routine. That's the key word for that game. Routine win. How did we do it? First of all, we didn't play like we normally played. We didn't try to build from the back at all in this game. And every ball we just sent up to Cisco, and Cisco win pretty much everything or flick it on. Had Bremo running, but right there, you got Mason Mount, all of that. It was basic football. Just lump it up, five guy, he win it. We run on to the second ball, win the second ball, and play from there. That's how we swarm Sunderland in the first half. They couldn't deal with it. It was so tough. They had to sub in a big center back to deal with Sesko ability in the hair. And that's what happened. And like I say, sometimes it's just going back to basic of football. You don't have to complicate things. And that's what we did in this game. But I'm going to give Amorim his credit on this one. I've been on him for a while. Like, the first step in actually winning is picking the correct team. This time, he made more correct decisions than bad. And one of the correct decisions is that he finally put in the goalkeeper that they bought for him, and just stop buying the air. An amount of time, the crowd at Old Trafford went nuts, and I went nuts on the couch. Leny came and claimed a cross that was floating into a box. He just came, grabbed that, brought it down, didn't even trying to punch it or anything. He grabbed it like routine goalkeeper drills, came down with it, and I was relieved. And just watching Delete pat him in the back and just celebrating the fact that his goalkeeper came for the cross. Not only did he try to not cross issue, he grabbed the ball and came down with it. Incredible. And that was part of the first step. Is just play the better goalkeeper, because we have seen enough of Pioneer, and it's not the guy whatsoever. And they got that right today. Secondly, he played Leny Yoro. I'm tired with this experiment with Maguire or anything like that. Play the young kid. It's your future. You got to play him through his mistakes, through whatever he's going through, because he is the future. You need him to get all of this out in his system right now. Let him play. Let him make mistakes. Let him get better, because he is the future of your back line. And he did that. He played that today. Where I still have a bit issue with him is he's still playing Bruno Fernandes, who did not have a good game. He played Diego Dallo, who was terrible on the left wing back. 100% terrible. In the midfield, Casemiro looked like he was rolling back the years because he was commanding. He was distributing and putting out fires like he was supposed to be, like he used to be. And he didn't get overrun or overstretched today. Maybe the last 10 minutes when he got to be served, because he's trying to send himself off again. But Casemiro was good. And then Mason Mount, which to me, I'm not going to lie, when I saw the lineup and I saw Mason Mount instead of the guy you paid 63 million for to be the catalyst for your attack, the guy you identified from day one that's the guy you need. You're benching him for Mason Mount, who hasn't shown anything in Manchester United since his arrival and can barely stay fit. I thought it was a bad decision. And I still don't think, like, moving forward, picking Mason Mount over Cunha is going to be a good decision. But for this particular game, Amrin got it right because Mason Mount was the man of the match for me. He was like dictating the game, pulling into the pockets right behind Sesko, popping up here, popping up there, clean touches, passing the ball, great press when we need to press, even though we didn't do a lot of pressing in this game. We dropped to mid-block a lot. But when we needed to press and win the ball back, Mason Mount was the one leading the charge. And he took his goal beautifully. One touch, boom, and the next is goal. Beginning of the game, I criticized, but it ended up being the correct decision by Ruben Amorim because Mason Mount was the man of the match. This was an incredible routine win, that something we haven't had in a Manchester United fan. It's a turning point. We always say, this has to be the turning point. I'm not going to call it that. We have said that so many times about so many victories, and it ended up not being the case. So I'm not going to call this a turning point. I'm just going to say a well-deserved win to give this manager a break going into international break. Do I think if he had lost this game, he might have lost his job? Not the way the ownership are moving. But he needed that. I have said it for a long time. He's now more about results than how you play, because the results are going for him. He's beyond the level of acceptable. So any kind of positive result he get, it's a well needed for him. It's a well needed break for him. The more we perform like this doesn't mean like we're performing well, but enough to get wins. The less the less the people will start calling for his head. So yes, I'm not going to call it a turning point. I'm going to call it a well-deserved win, a well-needed win, and a break for Manchester United playing terribly. So what do you think about the win? Do you think that was the best we have performed in a long time? Do you think this is a turning point for Ruben Amorim? Do you think this kept him at the job? Or do you think this is just that is a well-needed win and we're going back to the drawing board? Please comment your thought in the comment section below. If you like this, if you like what I'm saying, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Catch you in the next one. Peace.